Arctic animal?
And that's bullshit.
She's an author too.
She's an author?
Yeah, that's why
she bullshit.
That's why so
I don't believe.
He doesn't believe anything that happens to anybody that he likes. If he likes the person, they ain't do it. And that's just not the real world.
You know what make me not believe
that's not
it?
the real world.
People wait so long.
Okay, have you ever had
devastating?
That's not true.
Like,
that's not true. So a lot of times in families, black and white families, women in the families get touched by the uncle or the cousin or the stepfather, and they don't say nothing for a long time because they don't know how people are going to respond. They don't think people are going to believe them because of the way you acted. Oh no, nah, Uncle such and such, he was so good at baseball. You say some shit like that, and then the girl be like, that's why I ain't want to tell nobody, because there ain't nobody going to believe it. That's what the fuck happens.
But I mean,
that's why these girls don't say nothing.
Like it's a little different.
And now they saying something.
Member than somebody.
This even worse because it's just like he's saying Russell Simmons couldn't do it. He produced Def Comedy Jam, so it's just like
I didn't say that.
No, I'm just saying that's how people think. You're not the only person think like that. Most people think like that. Most people feel like this person is on a high plateau, so they would never do nothing like that because they don't have to.
It's hard to believe.
Her story is. She didn't want it to go further. It was such a fast attack, Jones told Variety. She said it was literally an attack because he was overweight at the time. She remember thinking it was like being attacked by a flabby walrus. I remember being pushed up against the wall.
Crazy.
He pulled my dress up. I must have said no 7 to 10 times, and then she went along with it. It was very fast. I would say it happened in less than 10 minutes.
So this when 2 Minute Brother was out.
I mean, her story is, and she goes on to say her concern was the fact that he did not use a condom. She was worried that she would be exposed to sexually transmitted diseases and or pregnancy. She was completely freaked out.
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't believe that shit. I don't believe about Cosby. I don't believe about none of that. All that stuff is phony.
All the girls
I believe
lying.
about Charlemagne though.
All the girls lying, huh?
No, I believe about Charlemagne.
It's only about people that you don't like. Yep.
Yeah, I admit I don't fuck with him because he always
so
talking.
Because you don't like him, that means he did it.
He probably did. He probably did.
Okay.
Bill Cosby wouldn't do nobody like that. I don't think so. Because I think
he made the Cosby
He
show.
made Jello pudding and like,
he didn't make Jello pudding.
No, but I just think that's phony because back then when they said all that was going on, I don't think he needed to do that. To drug him to
People
get the
don't
sex.
need
He was hot. He was hot in the 70s. So
that doesn't mean anything.
I don't think he had to do that though.
But that doesn't mean
they
anything.
was giving the pussy away.
But that doesn't mean anything. That means nothing.
So why you gotta drug him if they giving it to you?
Why did LaVar Ball's son steal something out of the store in North Korea when he had all the money? He got more money than most.
I mean, that's
people
true.
do things with no reason other than they just want to do it.
Right.
It don't be no reason.
Back in Bill Cosby day, that was a part of their drug of choice. And for me, I feel like some of them were with it.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, some of them were with it, I feel, and things didn't go according to their plan, so now...
Or they stopped paying up. I mean, he stopped paying up, trying to keep their mouth closed for so long. When he was hot on the Cosby Show, them people could have came out and said all that shit then.
The climate was different.
Why wait till he 80? He can't have.
Because it's only because
now you got this old man.
Well, they ain't thinking about that. They're not thinking about that. He only thinking about the climate is different. I can get out and tell my story. This shit probably been fucking with them their whole relationship, their kids, the way they raise people. Like it's deep, and so it's just like they feel like they can be free and just say what it is and speak about it. That's just like the girl was talking with Charlemagne. The issue, the alleged thing that Charlemagne did was from 2002. And so she been saying she been dealing with it all this time. And she's like, every time she see him on the internet, it just keeps bringing back
But her mother and them went to court though. Her mother and them went to court about it. Took him.
Yeah, but they didn't. She couldn't go to court because she was 15. So the mother handled it. But now she's grown, and she just feels like it wasn't never handled. So yeah, they trying to bring litigation for it, and we'll see what happens with it.
The mother went to court about it. How did she feel it wasn't handled? I don't understand.
He didn't go to jail.
So when she was 15 at the time,
nothing came of it.
An adult at the time.
Yes. He was working at a
20.
He was working at a radio station.
He was 20.
Carolina. So.
Well, I guess there's more Me Too scandal.
Well,
it's phony. I think it's all phony.
Well,
I don't believe because if somebody did something to you. I mean, I understand what you're saying, Diamond.
That's so not true.
It's
just like that could happen to any of us. Some girl from when we was 20 years old can come up and say, "When I was 16, he did this to me." That could happen, and it would stain our whole everything. But it definitely can happen. Don't act like it can't, because it can.
Well, I guess it can with some people.
Ain't no guess. A girl can come out and say anything.
Women to hold things in.
Not nothing like that.
That has happened to me. If something tragic happened to me, I'm telling it. I don't care who you
exactly.
are. I'm not going to wait years. I'm not going to wait 10 years,
20, 30 years.
You're probably also not going to kill somebody and steal their gold chain, but some people do. And if somebody does it, you can't say, "Oh, I would never do that." So that means that it never happened. No, people mindset is different. Some people got mental things going on, and you don't. Some people don't know how to process grief. Some people don't know how to process difficult situation, and you do. But that doesn't mean that some people who got less mental than you can't process it.
That's true.
It's true. That's true.
That's true. Man. But I just don't understand it. Like, why wait decades to say something?
That's what make me not
because
it ain't that I like Cosby or not.
When you wait decades to say something, this whole time is eating at you and eating at you. Why would you allow something to eat at you like that? You know, and in the meantime, the other person is winning because they going on with their life. They done forgot all about you, you know, and then here you come popping up. Now they gotta think back to even if they did this to you or not.
Right.
Because you done waited so long.
I mean, I don't know. But the girl falls with Charlamagne thing, she told when it happened. You know what I'm saying? It's just that to her, nothing has been done. Did her moms and uncle and them stop, stop pursuing it or whatever? Did they fall back from it? If they knew when it happened.
Right.
And she couldn't go to court, that means it was in her parents' hands. So did they fall back from it? You know what I mean? It's like, I don't believe it. It ain't got nothing to do with Cosby, nothing to do with Russell Simmons, none of that. It's just that people wait too so long, and I just don't be believing it. I think it's somebody trying to set him up. I ain't gonna say who, but I just think motherfuckers set him up. Because why everybody come out with these why is it the same thing? It's always somebody raping somebody years ago. Well, I just don't get it, yo.
That's that.
But Diamond, you correct. Everything you said, I'm not disagreeing with it. But just the whole thing just don't make sense to me. Hello.
Well, before we get out of here, Drake obviously has the internet in their feelings with the hashtag Do the Shiggy Challenge. With Drake's Scorpion shattering records
also in my feelings challenge
200, the internet, forever undefeated, has created a new hashtag Do the Shiggy, which features various celebrities doing their own interpretation of the dance to the tune of Drizzy's In My Feelings. Have you seen it? Have you seen it, Dominic?
Absolutely.
I know you have. The hashtag was created by online
people be rocking. They be rocking that dance.
Off by putting his signature shiggy moves on the track and sharing it with his 1 million+ followers. So I guess we got to
You know how to do it, Diamond?
I don't know, but as soon as I finish learning it, I'm gonna do it. Yeah, it's lit. I like it. That should be rocking.
You have to do it. Please do it on Real Spit Radio.
No, I'm gonna do it on my Instagram like everybody else.
But can you do it on your Instagram on Real Spit Radio?
No, I'll put it on the screen. I'll put my Instagram video on the screen when I do it.
Well, we had another great night of Real Spit Radio.
Yeah, I definitely love our show. Definitely love a show. I love being on Radio on Fire. It's always a fun time. You know what I mean? Shout out to D Black once again. Coming through.
Traveling all the way from DC.
You know? Shout out to DC, always showing that love back to us. So, already. It
was a pleasure. So, I am Tammy Too Much. Tammy _Too Much on IG. Tammy Too Much on Twitter. And Dominique LaRue on Facebook. Please continue to follow me and follow our journey as life takes turns.
Yeah. I'm Kevin Knockville on Facebook. Knockville 308 on IG and Knockville 36 on Twitter. And you know, make sure y'all check out them new videos that's out there on YouTube, Paper and Grind Mode. Also check me out in Commandments of a Female Hustler. We filming that this week. Shout out to Miss. Oh my God.
You forgot the director name again. What's the name?
Oh shit. But yeah, I'm well. That's because we ain't been working together that long, so that's what happens. But also you can check me out in Lexington Terrace theater play coming out soon. We great start rehearsing back for that. Formerly known as The Wire. Yeah, we'll talk about that next week. I'm gonna get permission or see if I can get permission to talk about that situation. So yeah, make sure y'all look out for the Rebirth, that EP coming out real soon, and Mac Wedding 2018.
Alright, we are Real Spit Radio on RadioOnFire.com. We'll see you guys.
Oh, shout out to BMO Magazine too, and the Underground Music Awards down there. I think it's in Atlanta. Shout out to Bernard Moore. Thank you, man, for all the support you've been giving us and showing us, and we gonna try to make it down there. He's like, yo, please try to come to the award show. So shout out to him, man.
We out. Peace.
Stacy. Underground Music Awards.